I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I think I hung up my jersey too soon because I got a couple things left on my hit list. You know, a midget, twins, your mama,
What?
and a beautiful, tall, chocolate woman.
I will cut you!
But none of you ladies are worth dying over. So today, we're gonna be reacting to Six the Goddesses video called Most Men Cheat Because Most Men Are Not With the Women They Really Want. And we're starting right now.
Rim low on my fitted, dreams has always been vivid. I'm just trying to go get it, catch me right around and I'm ignorant, I'm just rolling.
Buy my t-shirt, little bitch.
So tell them get on my level, ho. I'm burning up, see I'm hotter than where the devil go. It ain't enough till I'm burning down.
Most men cheat because most men are not with the woman they really want to be with. The subject of cheating is something that gets brought up a lot in our discussions, and I feel like for a lot of women, they feel like cheating is the worst thing a man can do. Whenever someone breaks up, they assume cheating. Whenever something goes wrong with a man, they assume cheating. Like, cheating is what a lot of women are super focused on. Okay? So, if you survey a group of men, the average group of men, no matter the race, if you ask them all, are men cheaters in majority? What most men will say is that most men cheat.
Statistically speaking, I've read 20 to 25% of married men cheat and 13 to 15% of married women cheat. I'ma just call cap. I think the numbers are much higher on both sides, but most people will never admit to cheating, especially on a damn survey. So, if I had to guess, married men would be at 40%, married women would be at 35%, and about 50% of girlfriends and boyfriends are cheating, and 0% of black men cheat.
Cause everybody knows black men don't cheat.
Except for this guy, and we all know he was never one of us. So ladies, get you a black man.
Okay, they're not going to say that all men cheat because all men don't cheat. Okay, all men do not cheat. However, most men do. And why is that? Well, beside from, the way that they were raised, their mindset, where they are in their life. Okay, you have some men that can be cheaters at one point, and then, certain things happen, or they come to different realizations, or they get to different points in their life where they stop doing it, get it out their system. There's a lot of different reasons. However, the underlying reason behind it all is that most men, the woman that they are with was not their first choice of woman. She's not the woman that he really wanted. I feel like a lot of these conversations talk about how women settle, but women may settle. However, a lot of men are pressured into relationships and marriages.
A lot of guys settle. Let's be honest, most men will never have a ton of options, so they settle.
Let's break that down. Fellas, you're sitting there right now, your lady's next to you. You got to think to yourself, if I had more money, would I still have chose this woman? If I was at a different point in my life emotionally, would I have chose this woman? Have you ever heard a man say, well, I can't leave her because, she held me down? And it's a lot of men that are with a woman because she held him down. There are some men that feel like they're with this woman because, she's done so much for me, or, she has stuck with me through so much that they feel as though they have to be with her. Okay? And this goes for a lot of men.
I think that's something to be proud of. One of my favorite quotes is, I only ride with who I've walked with. I only eat with who I've starved with. As a man, you're taught that your word is everything. So when we say till death do us part, most of us mean that shit.
Okay, and I know that a lot of y'all are probably like, what? Because this is not something people talk about a lot. But again, a lot of men are in a relationship because they have natural protective instincts and they do not want to be the bad guy. Okay. A lot of you all think that, oh, a man is with a woman because he loves her. No. Have y'all ever heard me talk about the might as well wife? The might as well wife. That's the woman that may have done a lot for you. Maybe the woman you put through a lot. The woman that really stuck by you. And the man gets to the point where he goes to marry her and he says, I might as well. She's not necessarily his conscious choice. She's not necessarily the woman that he dreamt about growing up. But a lot of men do get to that point where I might as well. A might as well wife, might as well kids, might as well family.
This often happens as men age. Most of my friends are in their early 30s. And let's be honest, the partying can't last forever. Especially for my friends who want to have kids and get married. You should be constantly looking for a good woman, because a beautiful, submissive, good woman is extremely hard to find. I've heard a creator compare good women to parking spots, and that couldn't be more true.
Imagine you go somewhere that everyone wants to be. When you show up, there are a number of parking spaces. Generally speaking, all the good parking spaces, aka the ones everyone wants because they're high quality, they're all taken. The more time goes on, there are fewer of those spaces available. If you get there late, you'll notice the spaces that have been there a long time is just the ones that nobody wants, or the handicap parking spaces. Women are the same way. You have to consider the fact that it's female nature when they're growing up to want to secure a mate, especially given their biological clock and the way women age. There's that, and then there's also the conditioning that the society puts the woman through, in that she's thinking about her wedding day since she's a little kid playing with Barbie dolls.
So this is why I don't advocate for women to do too much for men. Okay. Because again, a lot of men are practical. Some men know they are not capable of producing stability. Some men will seek a wife to provide financial stability, credit stability, business savvy stability, because they know they might not be there. Okay. So they will seek out, men tend to seek out more so the wife that they need at the time, as opposed to the wife they want. A lot of men do not think long term when choosing a wife. Someone said no real man is going to might as well. That's not true. Yes, they might as well every day. It's men that marry a woman might as well because got her pregnant. It's men that marry a woman because no other woman will put up with his stuff. Now, most men will not admit this. I didn't get on here for you fellas to say, you know what, Six, you're right. I don't expect you guys to do that, because I know that a lot of you can't do that. You don't want the comment on here, your wife see it and she be like, oh, really?
Yeah, the ladies ain't ready to hear the truth.
Okay. There are men that get a woman pregnant and feel like, oh my God, now I got to marry her. Again, it's a man where a woman does a lot for him and then he feels like he'll be the bad guy if he leaves. This happens all the time. So this is why I tell you ladies, stop doing too much for a man and stop forcing and guilting a man into being with you. Okay. And someone says she's just convenient. Yes, this happens every day. So since the man has a more practical mindset, as well as men are very selfish, he will get with the woman that he needs, whether it be financially, like I said, credit wise, whether it be business wise, whether it just be he's comfortable and they just have a history and, you know, he's already marked his territory and he doesn't want to have to abandon his children and have another man, you know, in his home. However, all those reasons don't mean that this is what he wants. So then what does he do? He keeps the wife that he needs, and then he goes out to sleep with and gallivant with the women that he really wants. This is why I tell you ladies, if you think your man's cheating, if you found your man is cheating and you are not ready to 100% slide, act like you don't know. Because 9 times out of 10, if he cheated once, he is going to keep doing so. So you don't want him knowing that you know. Now he's like, oh, she knows and she's still here. No, you want to play dumb unless you're ready to go. This is why men do that. So the ladies, what you all will do is you will sit, women get pregnant to try to get a man to commit. And sometimes it does work depending on the man, because some men have families, grandmothers, grandfathers, where they're not able to just be out here getting women pregnant and sliding. Some men, they get a woman pregnant, now they have their family looking at them like, so what you gonna do? Okay, so now they feel obligated to do so. Okay, men are wired to do what they are obligated to do. You understand that? Men are not wired to go after things that they want or to do things they want. No, they don't want to have to risk their life for us. No, they don't want to have to carry the heavy trash out. No, they don't want to go see what that scary noise was and be the first one to die if somebody has walked in here. No, they do not want to give up their seat. No, they do not want to give up his coat. He's cold too. However, they are wired to do what they have to do.
I'm going to stop it right there. I put the link to her full 28-minute video in the description. I don't want to steal her whole video, but I really wanted to feature one of Six the Goddess's videos on my channel. I think she's pretty dope, and y'all should check her out. And after you check her out, check out my 3 blatant signs she's cheating on you video. I'm out.